Yeah, so this one is down to $110, and truly, like, this is something that I think is worth the investment because it's not like anything else in your closet, but it's so versatile. This feels like probably a slightly lighter sweater to me. I would also wear it as a shirt, but it just like it has the comfort of a sweater, and it's so comfortable. Again, it's like this ribbed material, and it's super thin, but it's not see-through or any like it's a really high quality thin ribbed cotton. Um, it obviously buttons all the way down. I like it a little bit open just because I think that it like shows my shape a little bit better than having it totally closed up. And I think that like there is an art to a perfect V. So I love this one. I think that it just hits at the perfect spot. It's not like too high because I think that a high V-neck is just very outdated. But it's not too low where you're like worrying about anything falling out. So I love this top. I also think that it's just fun that it's something different to pair with the matching shorts. And it's something that like is so versatile that you can wear with so many different things. So a couple things that I would wear with this, besides the matching shorts, which I am going to be traveling in next week, are, first off, if we want to dress this up a little bit, I love just like a silky like slip skirt. So this is, I linked one super similar in my live stream shop. And it just has like great movement. And I think that something that feels a little bit more structured like this goes really well with like a texture that's a little bit looser. So I love these together. I would honestly pair it with like a sneaker for just like an everyday look, maybe like wearing into the office if you're starting to go back into the office. But also, you know, ballet flats are my all-time favorite. I just think they're so cheap, so it's probably what I would pair it with. But also, as we like transition into fall in a couple months, you could easily do this with a boot or like, yeah, a bootie, which I think would be really cute. And I think that like transitional outfits from season to season are the best. So love this look. And then we can add some jewelry if we wanted to. I really like blocking color, so just like doing all solids. I'm kind of like one way or the other. It's either I wear all solids and I'm like pretty monochromatic, or I'm like mixing a million patterns. So I love this for one look. The next one is a pair. So these are actually men's shorts, and I paired a super similar pair into my live stream shop from the men's shop on Verishop. But I love these. I love it because like this top feels so feminine, and you have something that's totally different on the bottom. These are like a terry cloth material, and I'm pretty sure that the ones that I linked are also a terry cloth, but they're also from the men's shop. So I always get like a size small or like an extra small in men's stuff, and love pairing it with just like more feminine tops. But I love this look. There's also belt loops in this pair of shorts. So if you wanted to accessorize a little bit, you could always add a belt. I would also do this with a pair of boots. Like, I think that'd be a really fun look. Just imagine a pair of boots with this. But also ballet flats. Like, I think that I could do an entire live on just ballet flats and on an oversized button down. So TBD. Might be happening soon. And then the last look that I am going to share with you guys to pair with this top are like a really loose pair of like linen trousers. I have been like living in this pair. I've actually had them for probably 8 years now. And I linked another pair of trousers in the Verishop app on my live stream shop that you can go and look at after. But these just have like such good movement. And again, with something that's like a little bit more structured and feminine, I think that it's just so fun. And having just a little like peak of skin here makes it feel a little bit younger. But if you're like going into work, you can always button that up and wear it like that. And I would wear this with sneakers for sure. Or even like a really cute sandal. And then, you know, accessorize as you want. I think that something that's really fun about very casual like cotton textures is that you can always like play it super casually with like your hair up and with sneakers, but you can also dress it up really, really easily. And then a couple different accessories, like especially with this pair of pants, I love to add some texture. So I would do like a bag like this. And I feel like all of these colors are super neutral, so it feels really timeless, but I love that. What size in the cardigan am I wearing? So, okay, 2 questions. So the size, I'm wearing a size medium. I sized up naturally in the cardigan because I just wanted it to feel a little bit more oversized. And I'm glad I did because this actually fits like a small. And then in the shorts, I ordered a small, but the reason why I'm not wearing them tonight is because I'm going to return them for a medium, but I wanted to keep them to show you guys the like texture of them. But I'm going to return those for a medium. So I definitely recommend you size up. What brand? This brand is called LESET. LESET. They're incredible. And then anything else that's not linked on the actual screen here, if you missed it, I linked everything in my live stream shop and I made that public. So if you just like go up to my profile or after, you can go all the way to the right to that tab and you'll be able to see my live stream shop and also my wish list in case you're seeing what I have my eye on. A lot of it is home stuff because I just moved. Amazing. And then another accessory that I love for this is like a green, like a slightly mismatched. And I think it's funny because I used to think that this would be so flashy. And this is Supreme, but you can really pair it with like anything. But something that like feels monochromatic, but isn't like identical to the color. So I love something that's just like super simple. But I also linked a couple different bags. All of the accessories that I have are not from Verishop, so I linked similar ones that I love for these looks, and I have a couple of them in my cart actually. How is the NYC fashion this summer? Any trends that you're noticing? I am loving just like seeing how New York is coming back to life, especially with fashion. I'm actually seeing like a lot of people doing what I'm sharing, which is just like transitioning loungewear into everyday wear. So I love that. And then I'm also seeing a lot of color, a lot of pattern. But yeah, I think that it's all about like working with what you have and giving a new life to it. Yes, comfort is key. I love that. Okay. Last week I shared one like self-care product, so I'm going to do the same tonight. Where did I put it? Here we go. I actually just took it out of the freezer. So this is from one of my favorite brands. This is from Grace and Stella, and it's a rose quartz roller. This is something that I travel with, and if you missed it, next week I will be live again at 10 p.m. And I think that next week I'm going to pack on my live with you guys, so you can see exactly what I'm packing. I'm going to Hawaii, and then we're flying into LA, driving up the coast to Big Sur, which I'm really excited about. And then we're flying into Portland for a wedding. So I have a lot of different things to pack for, but I'll show you guys like how I pack everything in a carry-on and how I just like work with pieces like this to make them work for a lot of different outfits. This entire process of like taking 2 pieces and finding like 6 different ways or more to wear them is one of my favorite things to do when I'm packing, which is why I love sharing this kind of stuff with you. I like refuse to ever check a bag because I'm terrified that it'll get lost. I've lost a lot of bags, or like airlines have lost them. So I always travel with carry-on, no matter how long the trip is, whether it's like a month or 2 months or 2 weeks or 2 days. I'll always have a carry-on. So with this, I always put this in the freezer so that it just like it adds more to the depuff. And this is really funny. If you know Christian, my boyfriend, he always steals my rollers from me. So I started with like 5 and now I'm down to 2. I have my travel one and then I have this one. So I love this double-sided one because you can use like the bigger side on your head, like on your face. But then it also has the smaller one, which I always use on my eyes. And I am a huge ice roller and jade roller and rose quartz roller person. Have always been. I do not press hard. I actually, like, let's get real, I get Botox. So when you go and get Botox, they like tell you not to press hard with any or like any rollers on your face, or like go upside down for a couple days, like yoga. So I like just like, I don't go too hard. I definitely